and more textural lines. So in this video, we're just roughly just trying to make out how to do this in a sketch. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to clear out these ones because these ones are not going to fill in at the moment. And so we've got a star there. So these are scratch lines. So this has been scraped along the ground sometime. Probably when someone dropped the actual rock. The roundness is from river erosion. Always been tumbled along the river. So the idea of this is not really to make it look exactly the same, just try and identify the shapes. So when you try and actually copy it 100%, it's not going to work that well. Plus, if you haven't been doing art for a while like I have, then you the way you do stuff is you've forgotten, basically. Yay. So really just broad areas, we'll fix them up later. And what we're going to do is just fill in the dark areas, so these large eroded section. So this is fresh rock. Now it looks like a sandstone, probably mainly quartz. And these are light brownish. When it's been eroded, so it goes a dark colour, so it's probably as microorganisms as well as the quartz bean. The quartz is probably taken on some colour. So if you see quartz, so this looks like a depression here. So a big depression. We've got some stuff here. Yeah, so if you see quartz, you can see you can get different colours. You can get it in purples, browns, what else? Greens, blues. Blues is probably copper. Iron makes it red. Sulfur makes it a bit yellow. So yeah, difference in colours. So this one is not going to be lifelike. And what I'm just using is a pretty cheapo HB pencil. I think I burnt these like 30 years ago. Still got them. Got a whole heap of them somewhere. Okay, so up here is not as dark, so we'll using the same pencil, I won't put as much colouring on it. And it does get dark here, so we'll put a bit more colour in it. There you go. And if you wanted to, you can use like a brown pencil. Yeah. I've got 30 minutes to do this. And then it goes a bit lighter here, so you've got quite a light section here. Bit dark here. All this is light. So I probably wanted to make it over in there. You got them. Yeah, so this is trying to make it like 3D-ish. It doesn't always turn out so. Basically, you need quite a few hours to do this. This is just half-hour job, so it's not going to be as good as if you make it 3D-ish. So if you just do little sections and do it in detail, you can actually make it 3D-ish. But basically you'd need to do a few hours just on this section. So you got that scratch there, that's what I'm trying to do there. And then you got some so it's not going to be look 100%, but you know, this is the way it is going. Then we So I'll pause the video, I'll do the rest of it and then we'll come back. So I've done a bit more on it. It's not perfect and it's definitely not finished. What I'm trying to do is just, I should have done this beforehand, is to make the edges curved. So you want to do the line so it looks curved. So that's what I've done here. You're making it out to be curved. So it's not really going to be like this because you need to take into account the shapes. So you need the shapes there, shape here, and I'm working on this part here. So this is quite dark at the edge, so you need that dark, but you also need to grade up to the light. So when you're making the edges, you need to take into account the shadows very, very seriously. Then you've got light here, and then down there it actually goes darker again. So down the bottom is dark where all the shadow is. Shadows. And the shadows make it look more 3D. So this is what I need to practice. And this is what you need to practice as well. Okay. Okay, so, well, it's not that good, but what you need to do is you need to do this rock a few times. I would say probably 10 to 20 times. Just do the same rock, and each time you should get better. Anyway, here's where I'll leave the video. Thank you very much for watching, and just keep practicing your art.